Alright, so I created this folder in PowerPoint. So you see the folder structure here. This was all built in PowerPoint, and then we've got the other version of it. So we've got a closed folder, and then we have an open folder. And I just have some content in here. What's nice about it, I built it in PowerPoint, so I'll show you a few things that you can do with it. One is because I use the PowerPoint colors, I can just go to the design scheme in PowerPoint 2007, and I can quickly change the colors of my folder. So let's say we're going to go with the blue, and you notice it's not only going to change this blue one, it's going to change this one here. So we'll go to blue, and then now that's modified both folders. I can quickly create folders. So I'll show you how to do that in a second. The other thing is I went ahead and added some paper in here, and then I can change the color of the paper. So in this case I kind of used the yellowed paper to kind of look like that legal pad type paper. But I can just come into format, and then I can recolor the paper. And so let's say I want the paper to be red, or maybe I want it to be purple. So I can work with that to create different color schemes. I'm going to go ahead and keep it yellow or whatever it was. So I can do that, and then I can come in here and play around with my folder. So what we want to do is, once you've built your folders, is I've got two blank ones here. We're going to go ahead and save these as graphic files. So the first thing we'll do is we'll save this as blue and then blue open. So we just go ahead and let me make sure I'm selecting everything here. I'm going to group it so it's all grouped together. We're going to go right click on it, and we're going to put save as picture, and we're just going to call this blue folder 2, since I already have a blue folder up here. And we'll save that, and then I can go ahead and I can let me make sure I group all of this, because there's a shadow on here too. So let me do Control G, groups it all. So I have everything grouped here, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to save this as picture, and we'll call this blue open. And so now we have a blue folder and a blue open. And then I can just go through here, and then let's change the design color. And let's go ahead and make this, we'll do this one. The Foundry kind of looks more like paper, so we're going to apply that. So we'll save this here as picture, and we'll call this tan open. And we'll go over here. We're going to save this here as tan, we'll just call it tan just because we know what it is. So we'll call that tan. And then I ungrouped some clip art, so I had these paper clips, and then I made one that looks kind of silver. So we're going to go ahead and save this too, so we'll call that big clip, and then we'll save this as paper, and then we'll call it black, and then the other one we can save as silver, and let's go ahead and save that. So we'll call it paper silver. Okay, so now we've got these images. So now what's nice about this is I can come in here. Let's go ahead and create a new slide, and we'll insert these real quick. So we'll insert the picture, so I can find my pictures, and we're here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to insert the paper clips here, the silver one and then the tan, and we'll bring that in. And so we've got that. So now I've got these folders I can use. So I can I've got this big folder when I want to have something open, and I've got this folder when I want to have a starting point, and then I've also got the paper clips that we saved as well. So now I can quickly create an e-learning course using a kind of a folder structure, and then have an open folder for you to add content, just like I did here. So here's my basic folder structure, and here's one where I can add content. And all these graphics, everything are built in PowerPoint. And what's nice is if you build them in PowerPoint like you saw earlier, you can just go ahead and quickly change the color schemes on them and make as many folders as you want.